Good day, listeners. Before we start, I want to mention something about this reading. I pulled cards from several different decks today, and you may notice that I move between them throughout the reading. The reason for that is because sometimes when messages are meant to come through strongly, different decks begin repeating the same energy. So even though these cards come from different decks, many of them actually confirm each other. I may not go in any particular order. I am going more on my intuition after pulling all the cards. So I'm following the energy as it unfolds to understand the full story and pass the message on to you. Archangel Michael comes in and wants to remind you that you are guarded and protected spiritually. Sometimes when life feels uncertain, we forget that there are forces working behind the scenes, helping things unfold exactly the way they need to. This card is a reminder that even if you cannot see the full picture yet, same as the message that came through today, I couldn't see the full picture, but then everything made sense. Archangel Michael's presence in a reading often appears when something important is unfolding in your life. He also reminds you that you are not alone on this journey. The next energy coming through is transition, a transformation. The butterfly on this card is a symbol of change, moving from one stage of life into another. So right now, there is a change happening. Someone connected to this situation is going through a deep internal change. Sometimes this kind of transition doesn't happen overnight. It can begin quietly, with new realizations, new thoughts, or a different way of seeing things. And what's interesting is that the part that comes next. First, I can see here that the bond between you and this person is not just emotional. It carries a deeper energetic connection. Sometimes people feel this kind of connection intuitively, even if they don't fully understand it yet. It's like a pull that continues to exist no matter how much time or distance passes. And that's why the next part is important. This person may be thinking about the past right now, replaying moments in their mind, remembering conversations or experiences that once seemed small, but now feel more meaningful. When someone begins to awaken to the deeper meaning of a connection, memories often return first. It's the mind trying to process something the heart has already started to recognize. This is a very interesting energy because it suggests that the connection between you and this person doesn't easily fade with time. Some relationships come into our lives for a short period, but others seem to stay with us on a deeper level no matter how much time passes. This card often appears when a connection carries a soul-level bond. For some of you watching, this may even represent what people refer to as a twin flame connection. Twin flame connections are known for feeling intense, transformative, and sometimes even challenging, because both people trigger growth in each other. The next card confirms the challenges. I'm definitely picking up some twin flame vibes here. So, even when distance or silence happens, the energy of the connection often continues to exist beneath the surface. So, this card suggests that what you experienced with this person may not simply disappear with time. Instead, the connection may continue evolving as both of you grow and learn along your own paths. Here it is, the challenges card, confirming what I was picking up. So while the connection is strong, there are obstacles involved. These challenges could be internal, fears, doubts, or emotional barriers. Or they could be circumstances that made things complicated between the two of you. But this card also carries an important message. Challenges exist, so they can eventually be overcome. And sometimes the growth that comes from those challenges is what transforms the connection entirely. And once again, Archangel Michael appears with the message, believe and trust. This is a reminder that sometimes the most important step is trusting the process. Even when things feel uncertain, faith and patience can allow events to unfold naturally. The next energy I got from my romance cards is opportunity, and suggests new possibilities may open within this connection. Sometimes when both people begin growing or understanding the situation differently, a new opportunity naturally appears. An opening for communication, an opening for clarity, or simply an opportunity to approach the connection in a completely new way. And interestingly, this energy actually reminds me of a message from a previous reading on this channel called Romance is Coming. I will link it at the end of this video. Because sometimes when a connection goes through challenges and growth, it doesn't necessarily mean the story has ended. This also goes back to the challenges card I pulled earlier. Sometimes it simply means the connection is evolving before a new chapter begins. So if you feel guided, you may want to watch that message as well, because it connects very strongly with the energy we're seeing here. From the romance cards, we also received the card Trust. Whenever different decks repeat the same energy like this, it usually means the message is very clear. Trust is essential in this situation. Trust in the journey, trust in divine timing, and trust that what is meant to unfold will do so at the right moment. Sometimes faith is what allows things to move forward. And then the next card is Let Go. And doesn't necessarily mean letting go of the connection itself. Instead, it's saying to release the need to control the outcome, letting go of fear, letting go of expectations. Sometimes when we release that pressure, things are finally able to move in the direction they were meant to. And now we come to the final card that appeared in the reading, is Angel number card 1111. This is one of the most powerful angel numbers connected to manifestation and alignment. Seeing 1111 often represents a gateway moment, when things begin aligning in ways that once seemed impossible. It's a reminder that sometimes we find ourselves in the right place at the right time for a reason, and the universe may be guiding events in ways we don't fully understand yet. So the overall message of this reading is about trust, timing, and allowing things to unfold naturally. This connection may have gone through challenges, and those challenges may have created uncertainty or distance. But the cards remind us that growth often happens during those difficult moments. The message here is not about forcing something to happen. Instead, it's about trusting the process, and sometimes letting go of the need to control the outcome. Release fear, expectations, or pressure, and allow space for things to align the way they are meant to. And that is exactly why the final card appearing as 1111 is so powerful. It represents alignment, manifestation, and moments when life begins to fall into place in ways we didn't expect. If this message resonated with you, take what feels right for your situation and leave the rest. Sometimes the cards simply offer guidance or confirmation for what your intuition already knows. And if you enjoy these readings, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future messages. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.